And welcome back. Now, in this part of the show, we check out Fena's long-awaited album launch at Kifaru. I'll tell you this about the album. There are a few surprise collabos in there. I think you'll enjoy. Here it is.
Now, Kifaru, are you ready?
Yes, Fena Gitu finally launched her long-awaited debut album, Fenamenon. The journey has been a long time coming for Miss Fena, whose music has always been the classic kind, Afro New Soul with a touch of hip-hop and house. In fact, in her new album, there's definitely a lot of rhyming in there.
If you love Nairobi, now do you love Nairobi? Really love Nairobi? If you love Nairobi, holla at me Nairobi. Uptown Nairobi, downtown Nairobi. No matter where you're from, baby, you know you my homie. Sleep, eat Nairobi, humble feet Nairobi. Throw the beat Nairobi, out on the streets. Now let's in session Nairobology. This is where I come from, no apology. Let's in session Nairobology. This is where I come from, no apology.
One collabo that will definitely cause shockwaves soon is her collabo with Double HP, who seems to have noticed the East African music industry.
Okay.
First, it was this collabo with Rabbit and Wageshi. And now this Afro Swag collabo where yet again South Africa meets Kenya.
Get the job for the clubs in. Spend the money in pubs in. Get to the local clubs in.
All the way over there, well I'm over here. But if we can't get together, but we can commandeer. Fly me on a jet across the continent and get to know you better. Make me a little retro.
Phenomenal Woman, the song that made Fena who she is now, Miss Phenomenal herself. She started off this musical journey 6 years ago, as she told us in a past interview, but has clearly never looked back since.
Fenamenon is a 15-track album. It's just basically an expression of who I am. It's my personality in one disc.
From KNYA, where the people come to sightsee from near places and far away, taking pictures of the soul. It's so good. Hungry, but we are good inside. Makes my body tingle. Got me all feeling like it ain't nothing I can handle.
Looks like you'll be in for a treat once you get this album, because the collabos too sound quite interesting to say the least. Judging from the Double HP track and of course Dutch, there is more.
There are some good collabos. There's Miss Karen. There's obviously the Dutch with Kagwe and Toshi. There's Patricia Kihoro and Double HP from South Africa.
Now, I don't know whether you still need more convincing to go out and get this album. Well, this is from her heart to yours.
I've been living with this motto, to thine own self be true, because in this album I'm being myself. So in whatever you do, be yourself. Don't be afraid to do it. Just, yeah, that's what I'm doing with this first project. Maybe the next album will be about, I don't know, doors, I don't know. But for this one, yeah, this was just an expression of myself.
Everybody knows I feel it in my finger, I feel it in my toes, I feel the way it goes, so everybody knows.
Before I play you her new video, Jabulani, I must talk to you about her opening act, Tayo Tripper, or at least formerly known as Tayo Tripper, of the dynamic group that once was Camp Mula.
We make making moves. Mercedes-Benz revenues. They say they're friends, but tonight you do what you do and lose your cool. For a minute, but got it back. Looking around, kicking in the trap, and he started just like that. You've been trying to pay the bill, giving hard type swag, but we came here to party, and after we party more. No Takula what? Turn down for now. Say we came here to bring you a human. Moving right through the lobby. Calm down, how can you?
Remember him now? Well, Tayo was the opening act, and I must say, dude was quite on point. Here is a bit of it.
Welcome to the man-made machine. Man-made machine. The man-made machine. Man-made machine. Okay, MCs on that new thing. Always keep it moving. Trying to teach the world change, grab a mood ring.
A few people who were present at the gig shared their thoughts on the album and performances with us. One, a familiar face. The others may not be so familiar, but definitely memorable.
Yo, this album, I've seen it from the beginning. I actually played with Fena back in uni, so she's really come from far, and this album has an international appeal. So I know it's gonna go far. I know Fena's gonna go far. So I'm looking forward to what she has coming next. But the show was fantastic. Her band was tight. She was tight. Her interaction with the crowd was fantastic. Even Tayo, the rapper, his first set, yo.
In my language, we say Kaikin Kukuyankula. It was fantastic.
Well, in my language, we say Tatu go Holland. That is Irish. It means you're beautiful.
Well, it's about that time now. If you haven't seen it yet, here it is. Fena, Jabulani.
A dream that didn't seem so clear, headed to the top without a fear, and to think that you were gonna give up on this thing, oh dear. The blood and the sweat and the tears, things getting harder, so far and yet so near. Earn the respect of your peers, over the months and over the years. Nimetoka mbali na majama fulani, and the kids back in the hood, they be walking up to me. Fena ngoma zako ni kale, and it feels so good that they looking up to me. I'm not a hero, I just made a little something out of zero. And despite your circumstances, lift up your hands and say, rejoice in your struggle, rejoice in your pain. Jabulani, rejoice you will get up on your feet again. Jabulani.
Well, it looks like it's about that time to bid you farewell, but not before I thank Didi for joining the team this week. Thank you very much. You can catch her every day at 5 o'clock in LOB, and of course I must thank Hemingway's for this lovely location. We can keep chatting on Facebook, Twitter, and share pictures on Instagram at KeepItKiss, #GRACED. But until next week, God bless.
I will see no evil, I will hear no evil, I will speak no evil. Evil, evil, equal. Yeah, I do it for my fam, I do it for my people. Yeah, your life was never easy, life was never simple, but now you're flying high, kinda like an eagle. Oh, we in the lead, let the rest of them follow. And better we do the best and let God. Oh, calm your spirit when you're under the test, put you under.